Cards Against Humanity is a popular party card game that plays on dark and ironic humor. The company was founded by a group of friends from high school who created a fun game for themselves to play. They never intended to grow their game into a company, especially such a successful one. When people they knew found out about the game, they liked it so much that they offered to pay for a version for themselves. The founders ended up raising $15,000 on Kickstarter to get the game printed, with an initial goal of $4,000. The company has gained immense popularity due to its shocking humor that makes light of serious topics and issues. The company's business model is unique in that it still does not operate like most other businesses. All they do is create new decks and print them to be sold. The founders all still hold outside jobs and work on the game as a hobby. It appears as if the business almost runs itself. This is how Cards Against Humanity jumped from frugal to fabulous. The game is uncomplicated, enjoyable, and most importantly, low budget, which still holds true in 2020. The game is also available as a printable PDF for those who did not want to pay, but they've managed to create such a buzz around the game over the years that many and most customers are willing to purchase the game for themselves. The company is consistent with advice that Guy Kawasaki gives about bootstrapping. He advises companies to understaff and outsource, which is how Cards Against Humanity has always been run. It still has less than 10 employees, a small workspace, and the founders create the decks themselves twice a year. Another strategy Kawasaki gives is to sell directly to customers. The game took off when friends of the founders wanted to purchase the game, which then spread by word of mouth. In the early years when the game was becoming very popular, it was only sold directly to consumers. All of these strategies allowed the team to keep their costs very low and increase profits. The adult card game industry has become increasingly popular since the inception of Cards Against Humanity in 2011. However, according to Business Insider, Cards Against Humanity still ranks as the most popular card game among adults. Its greatest competition at the moment are games like What Do You Meme or Drunk, Stoned, and Stupid. What Do You Meme started as an offshoot Kickstarter brand from social media persona Fuck Jerry. Due to the large social media following and the attention that comes with it, they were able to raise $229,000 to start. Similarly, Drunk, Stoned, and Stupid received its funding through a Kickstarter campaign. Going forward, Cards Against Humanity doesn't have any big plans. Staying true to the original concept of the company, Cards Against Humanity founders want to keep the card game as a side project they work on in their spare time. While the company is still producing new seasonal, trendy card extension bundles, as far as the public knows, the company isn't plotting anything game-changing. To this day, Cards Against Humanity remains the top-selling game on Amazon, with about 50,000 decks sold per month. Although there's not much changing, the game is definitely here to stay.